Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the show today. I've got a special one. I've dug deep in my past, and we're going back to 1986. We're going to talk to my high school friend, Elliot Noble, who actually introduced me to Black Sabbath, and I think we actually stole a car together. And I hope you enjoy it, because I did. I'm going to be in LA for the next couple of months, and I'll be doing some shows in and around the city. But as of now, two big ones, actually. I'm doing the Jay Davis Comedy Show on June 27th in Los Angeles, California at the Parlor. It's a free show. You can come down to Monday. And also July 1st, Canada Day Show, Comedy Store, Hollywood, California. Russell Peters, Angelo Zarukas, myself, and Jeremy Hotz, Harlan Williams, and you never know who's going to drop in. Could be Tom Green, could be even Jim Carrey. You never know. But let's get into this episode, and I hope you enjoy my conversation with Elliot Noble.
Yes, yes!
And this is why we have the safe word. Until we hear the safe word, we will not stop.
She's not a Christian!
Safe Word with Jason Rouse.
Welcome to the Safe Word Podcast. I'm sitting here on a Sunday afternoon in my hometown of Hamilton, Ontario, and my Canadian tour is come to an end, and I'm just poking around, seeing some family and friends. It's been a wild and crazy month and a half, I guess. I think I started off in New Brunswick and did the whole family thing and the shows and whatnot. And now I'm back in Hamilton on my mother's couch, living the Hollywood dream. It is retarded. But my guest on the show today is an old friend of mine from way back, Elliot Noble. How you doing, Elliot?
Not bad. How you doing?
Good. We grew up together in Hamilton.
Yeah.
So, first of all, how did we meet?
We met at school.
What was it? Queen Mary.
Yeah.
And Queen Mary? I remember there was a guy that had a Michael Jackson jacket.
Yep.
That I wanted.
I think you ended up getting one.
Yeah, it was a giant tiger.
Yeah. I don't know if we punked it off somebody, but you got one.
One new shoe too.
Yeah.
So, let's establish some time here. Let's see. So this is 86 or something? Were we in public school?
Yeah.
So Queen Mary High School. That was pretty fucked up. I remember I threw a clay pot out the window.
Yep.
And stupid me, I had my name signed on the bottom of the hardest part of the pot.
Yeah.
So they go, we heard you, the call with Jason Rouse, you threw a pot out the window, could hit somebody in the head. I'm like, I don't know. They showed me the bottom of the pot. Is that your handwriting? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice that I'm learning a craft here in public school. But so we end up in school, grade 5 or something.
Yeah.
Well, I think Miss Pipe.
Yep.
Was that one of our teachers?
That's where we were, yeah.
Mrs. Pipes. I think she hated both of us.
Oh, yeah. There was a handful of us.
I think she really didn't like practical jokers. If you were giggling, that was no. She had a kind of a drill sergeant type of thing about her.
Yeah.
And she knew that we weren't academic achievers.
Nope.
Just fucking Hamilton asshole scumbags.
Yep.
East End trash.
Yep.
To the 10th. But we had some fun. Right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What did, because that was the end of the school system for me. And then we ended up going to Parkview from the frying pan right into the urinal.
Yep.
And
didn't even make it to grade 8 grad.
No. I think they moved us. I think I hung around in grade 6 for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was holding out for the silver watch.
Yep.
And then they just kind of shuttled us off to Parkview, which was, at that time was an all-boy. It looked like a woman's prison.
Yeah.
It looked like something of The Black is the New Orange. You know that show? The lesbians who eat each other out behind bars?
Yep.
I love that show.
Yeah.
I've never heard it, but I watch it. Just fucking beaten off with an orange jumpsuit on and a gag ball. Lesbians, I love you bitches. So you show up at school. The reputation preceded itself. Like everybody knew that Hamilton was a fucked up place.
Yep.
And that school, there was 2 schools. There was Albion,
Yep.
which was the sister school to Parkview, and Briarwood.
Yep.
The all-girls one. I remember when they had the dance?
Oh yeah.
And all the girls came on the dance floor with strollers?
Yep.
That was fucked up.
Yeah.
But,
First time you hear about the welfare system was from a high school girl.
yeah. Yeah, and she's selling you weed at the same time.
Yep.
Holding the baby under one arm. See, people don't know how fucked up this place was. Like, it wasn't the nice place that people from Toronto are moving to now. You know, I was born in 71. We used
72.
72. And I think after the steel mills and stuff were going on strike, and they were down, there's a lot of downsizing and stuff like that. Industry was going in other places, and the city just became District 9.
Yep.
Like, what were some of your fucked up experiences in Hamilton?
Oh fuck, there's too many. Too many to think of.
Well, we all kind of gravitated towards each other more or less for protection.
Yeah, you had to walk around in groups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we weren't like the mentally challenged or bullies. We
No.
were kind of in the middle of that. We were like practical jokers and you know, jackass.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
And really into vandalism, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you remember any of the shit I did?
Oh fuck. Tons of shit.
Like,
Oh fuck. The human sprinkler.
oh yeah. We were talking about that earlier. I used to push my dick. Well, I still do. My dick between my legs and bend over and pee like a lady.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if a lady would be laughing with her dick between her legs, but that's how I do it.
Oh yeah.
You get kicked out of restaurants for doing that, and shitting in the urinal. I found out. So, you left. So we're in Parkview,
Yep.
trying to survive.
Yep.
It was me, you, Gary Dunham, Dave Tellison, John Shepard, I think like Chuck Chrysler. There was a couple of us, and we'd all hang out.
And then we all got nice BMXs and started like a little BMX gang.
Yeah, we had BMX. I still have 2 BMX bikes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's nostalgia or
The more
midlife
tricks you
crisis.
could do, the cooler you were.
Never got you any pussy, though.
No.
I never knew how, because you and Dave were like, you always had girlfriends and shit. You know, I didn't lose my virginity until I was like 18.
Okay.
And being in that all-boys school, you didn't really interact. And the girls found out you went to Parkview. You were a leper.
Oh fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, you go to Parkview.
You just had to close your eyes
You're
and eat some pussy. That's
you're
all you had to
scared.
do.
Close your eyes, eat
Then
some
one
pussy.
tells another one. Then one tells another one.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they're all phoning you.
Pagers going off the hook.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, I never had that skill. No. No, it's terrible. She's crying.
Not yet.
His wife's here. She's crying in the background. What do you mean the phone rings off the hook? You said I was your first, you faggot. We're leaving. Where's the tent? But you had some crazy girlfriends too,
Oh
didn't
yeah.
you?
Oh yeah. Crazy.
Any
ones.
girls kick the door in?
No.
No?
Just leave nasty messages, notes.
Yeah, crazy.
You know, leave their underwear hanging on my door.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah. My mom come home to that. That didn't go over well either.
Especially when the shit stain was in the front.
Oh, it was.
So, we're all hanging out in Parkview and trying to live the day and just terrorizing the school. I think I had an English teacher grab me by the throat and pull me into a classroom because his name was Mr. Bell.
Yeah.
I kept going, ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-ding-ding-a-ling. And he grabbed me by the throat. I think it was English. You fucking,
Yeah.
I will kill you. I remember, I think you might have even been there that day. It was me, you, John, and Gary. We all signed up because we signed up for the same classes again to
Yeah.
hang out for protection. And we all showed up at the same gym class. And the gym teacher walks in and goes, Nope. This is first day. Principal comes on. Hey, what? Jason Rouse, blah blah blah. Calls us all in the office. He goes, listen, he's 2 months from retirement. And he's talking about quitting today. You guys have got to pick other classes. So I was back in sheet metal for year 6,
Oh, yeah.
making birdhouses
Yeah.
at a fucking checker plate. It was terrible, but it was awful. And then halfway through the academic year, I realized whatever I was learning was 20-year-old education. and not even at a standard. It was all basic level shit, so you couldn't do anything with it. And all I knew how to do was ride a skateboard and a BMX
Yep.
and cause shit.
That's it. That's what we did in Hamilton.
What were some of your favorite shit causing moments?
Oh, fuck. I can't even think of them. There's so many, man.
Think of one.
Oh, fuck.
Everybody wants to know. They're on the edge of their seat.
We would, in the wintertime, we'd get a bunch of frozen snowballs, put them in the freezer underwater.
Yeah.
Go to the local payphone, call 911, leave it hanging there. When the cops showed up, we'd throw the ice balls at the cop, and that was our way of playing chase in the East End.
Yes.
Yeah.
We weren't getting chased by civilians. We were getting chased by the cops.
Oh, yeah.
We used to throw all kinds of shit at cars. I remember we were at a 7-Eleven and Rick Coombs had he stole a dozen eggs. That's what it was. And there was a car wash across the street, and we had a ongoing rivalry with Blue Line Taxi.
Yeah.
We didn't really fuck with the other cats for some reason. Blue Line, I think one guy tried to kill us, and we marked him down as somebody we were going to get back. So the whole company took a beating. And they were very aware of what we were doing. And the guy comes out of the car wash and starts to make the turn out of the car wash. And Rick fires this fucking egg. It goes over, just flies. It looked like it was in slow motion. Boom! Hits the door. Big dent in the door. The guy gets out of the car, looks at us. Down a one-way street the wrong way. We cut up the side street. He gets out of his car and whips a fucking tire iron. But he's wearing cowboy boots. And the piece of shit slips in the gravel shoulder because it had been snowing and they salted the road, so there was always that sand. So he slips in his cowboy boots, and you hear his fucking head hit the ground, and the crowbar go ting tang ting ting, and us he's gonna die. Oh, it was great.
Oh, fuck.
But that's what you did, you know. There was we weren't going to hockey practice or
Nope.
There was no holidays. You maybe get a camping trip every other year or something like that. Maybe a Canada's Wonderland via school trip or something like that. But for the most part, there was nothing to do.
No.
Except chaos.
That's it. Go do some vandalizing, some spray painting, smashing windows.
Oh, yeah. I still love the sound of broken glass and sirens.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
But that was the thing, there was really not a lot of options here as far as, you either had a kind of a Joe job or, became a drug addict or, it's how many of your friends are total fuck-ups now.
Yeah. Fuck. Lots.
A lot of them are dead.
Yeah.
A lot
or
of
in
guys
jail.
Jail, dead. Yeah. It was not a very friendly place for a long time. And then, so you go off to the south
Yep.
in the early 90s?
Yeah. Went and tried Alabama.
What was that? How were you there? You didn't have a green card, or did you have dual citizenship?
I'm dual citizen.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So you have two passports.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Who's American? Your mother?
My dad's North American Indian.
Ah.
So I got my Indian status card.
No shit. So they don't recognize borders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah, that's work with some Native Indian comedians, and they go to a lot of the events and things like that, and they have no problem traveling. I have to have all my paperwork in order and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's a real pain in the ass. So you get this dual citizenship, and you're like, fuck it, I'm going south.
Yep.
And you, what was there a breaking point, or I need to get out of here, or?
Just partying with the rednecks and I
But why
put
did
a
you leave
truck in a swamp and had to leave Alabama before the cops came to my knocking on my door.
No shit.
Yeah.
You put a truck in a swamp?
Yep.
What are you, Crocodile Dundee?
Fuck. Tried to be. Don't drink and drive.
Is that what it was? You were hammered?
Hammered.
And you just drove into the water?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So I left the truck there, called a U-Haul truck, and I left for Canada. Coming back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have family there or anything?
No.
That's cool though. A lot of people don't have that. Like you were saying earlier, that, you didn't really, you did a little bit of traveling and stuff like that. Some people don't have the balls just to go and do something by themselves.
Yeah.
It's I enjoy it.
Oh, me too.
I love the traveling. So I'm gonna light another smoke here. There we go.
Oh, you see different people, different lifestyles. Just sit back, have a beer, smoke a joint, and just laugh at them.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Is there any places that you kind of wish you would have gone or attended? Did it? Got it out of your system?
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just got the family life. Stay at home. Go to work.
Yay.
Yeah. Laugh at the family now.
Hamilton dream.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time I leave, though, I always end up back here in the east end of Hamilton. I left again when I was in my early 30s. I went to Calgary for the Stampede. Ended up staying out there for 2 months. Back here in the Hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucked up people out there too, man.
Oh yeah. Albertans for sure.
Oh yeah.
Edmonton's fucked.
Oh,
that place is a disaster. Calgary's great.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, Alberta's like Texas.
Yeah.
You know, it's got that kind of cowboy thing on there, which was first place I actually got booed.
Oh yeah.
I was doing a show. I think my first tour out west, and it was a series of bad events all came to light. The owner of the club like chews me out. He comes up to me before I go on and says, "Listen, I don't know that kind of bullshit you do in Toronto, but you're not doing that here." So it totally fucked with my head. I go on stage, I'm struggling, and then I notice there's a bunch of cowboys in the audience. So we have cowboys where I'm from in Toronto, but we call them queers.
Yeah.
And then the booing started.
Oh yeah.
Apparently they weren't gay cowboys. They were the other kind of cowboys. And but I like Calgary. They get some money there.
Oh yeah.
And they know how to party.
Oh, everything's so expensive. When I got out there, I stayed in one of the cheap hotels, like the City Motor in Hamilton.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
You lived in a hotel for a bit?
Oh yeah. I go to Denny's, I come back, fucking place is raided with cops, bear mace up my door, fucking
What?
crackheads all over.
No shit.
Oh yeah, I was in the bad part of Calgary.
Yeah, I think that's Calgary.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you talk to anybody from back in the day, or
Not really, man.
tell us in a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just on the computer and stuff.
And you saw Elroy at Tim Hortons. It's like
Yeah.
running into Snuffleupagus, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Is this really happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a proper wild.
Some guys haven't changed.
No,
No.
he's still like a 16-year-old kid
Yeah.
trapped in a 68-year-old woman's body.
Yeah. Yeah. Always hurting.
Yeah,
And he was always clumsy.
He's totally clumsy and extremely takes a lot of physical risks. I saw him climb like a flagpole, like walk up it,
Yeah.
like with his feet on the pole and his hands, and walk up. And the bouncers came out of the bar because he was sitting on top of it. And they go, "How the fuck did he get up there?" And we go, "He climbed." And they're looking around because it's in the middle of a parking lot.
Yeah.
And he climbed down and then shimmied down it barehanded and everything. Like
Yeah.
I sob when I sit down to have a shit.
He climbed schools and everything.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, Jesse was like that too.
Yeah.
Very, but they also got the broken bones to go along with it too.
Oh yeah.
I think Jesse had to climb a barbed wire fence with 2 broken wrists one time because it was all fenced in and he
Yeah.
couldn't get out. He fell off a tree, broke his wrists. Yep. I had a broken arm from skateboarding and a lot of stitches.
Oh yeah.
A lot of stitches. And the clap.
Never had the clap.
Never had the clap.
Never had the clap.
Crabs?
Never.
Jeez, you've changed, man.
Oh fuck.
No. I just beat AIDS.
Oh fuck. You can't get it if you don't get tested, eh?
That's what my buddy does. He goes, "I get tested every year, but I change my phone number so the doctors can't call me." It's fucking freezing outside, isn't it?
Fuck, it is for me.
It's already middle of June, are we in?
Fuck.
May.
Yeah.
The middle of May, and summer is taking its time.
Oh yeah.
It's bullshit. But we had to come downstairs because we were going to get into like house parties.
Oh yeah.
That was the thing around high school and stuff. Used to go up and party on the mountain and get fucking shit corked. I see a lot of good fights
Yeah.
at house parties.
Oh yeah. Or the Red Hill Creek or the tree party or the fucking forest
bush parties and stuff. Yeah, that's the thing you do in Canada is you get a case of beer and you get a few friends together and you wander out in the woods and then other people come from other towns and kick the fuck out of you.
Yep. Steal your beer.
Steal your beer.
Yeah.
I remember seeing an old interview with Tom Wilson from Junk House.
Oh yeah.
He's talking they'd go to house parties in Burlington and steal their beer all the time.
Oh yeah.
It's the Hamilton thing to do.
Yeah.
That's why you'd always buy like a beer that no one liked.
Yeah.
So no one else would drink it. So I always had like 24 Black Label.
Oh yeah.
You know, or Lakeport.
Yep.
So-
Nobody drank those.
We used to drink. Was that Wildcat?
Oh yeah.
It's like 7 point something.
Yeah. Or we used to steal them off Dave Tellison's stepdad, Denny.
Yeah.
Those Labatt 50s.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
he smoked the Export A green with no fucking filter on
Yes.
them.
Dave
Oh
used to
my
piss in
God.
his whiskey bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a lot.
Yeah.
I remember we were on our way out one day, and he goes, "Oh, hold on a second. I gotta go in the kitchen." And I go and look, and he's got a whiskey bottle. And he's laughing at me pissing in this whiskey bottle.
Yeah.
I go, "Oh," he goes, "I do this every day." He pisses in it.
Oh yeah.
Well, Kenny Cooper pissed in one, but you're supposed to do at least a 50-50.
Oh fuck.
Well, he was doing 90-10. 90 piss, 10 whiskey.
Oh fuck.
And I guess Denny had found out it was urine.
Oh,
and
yeah.
was angry. He described it as bad business. In a French accent. I remember one time Dave had set up a bunch of alarm clocks all over the house and took out all the light bulbs and put thumbtacks all over the floor and had all the alarms go off simultaneously during the night, and Denny would try and find out where the clocks were and step on thumbtacks.
Oh fuck.
You know, that's
Yeah.
what happens when you have no toys when you're a kid.
That's it.
You have to hurt people for your entertainment. But yeah, there was a lot of chaotic times, but there was a lot of fun. We rode around on our BMX bikes all the time,
Yeah.
skateboarding and stuff, and it was we made our own fun.
Yeah.
Go downtown and survive the gauntlet of homeless people. There was a lot of fucked up. Remember that guy used to bite his arm all the time?
Yeah.
I think Scott called him Casper or something like that.
Fuck.
But when you talk to him or get him wound up, he'd just sink his teeth into his hand and his arm as some sort of distraction or some shit. There was a lot of eccentric.
Or even back in high school, I don't know if you remember that.
Frankie
one guy.
and Smiley?
Yeah, we'd all have pennies and we'd throw them down
Yes.
the fucking hallway, and he would chase after them, and he'd stiff arm people, throw them into the lockers and everything for
Oh, yeah.
pennies. And at the end of the day, he'd be all fucking happy. He'd have like $4 in pennies
For fish and chips on
Oh,
Friday.
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing. For was $1.25. You
Yeah.
get a hot plate or
Yeah.
hot meal or whatever it was,
Yeah.
whatever they were making that way. But the thing is these scumbags that we went to school with were cooking the food.
Yeah.
So there was Band-Aids and spit and
Oh.
fucking whatever you want, and you just trying to
Pubic hair.
ignore it. Oh, if you were lucky. I think that was in the gravy, actually.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. There was like little beef fibers in the gravy, and then
Yeah.
Gary or something had yelled at the ladies, "What the fuck's in this, pubic hair?
Yeah.
Down in the office.
Yeah.
We don't talk about the hair." Yeah, those guys there was a lot of characters, but yeah, I remember Frankie and Smiley. I think the one guy, they were both clearly had some mental issues. I remember the one guy would have a fishing pole on his bicycle all the time. We'd see him riding around.
Yeah.
He'd be down at the Lake Ontario pulling carp out or something for some reason. I don't know if he's eating them or what, but yeah, you whip pennies down the hallway, and these fucking guys, they were big guys,
Oh yeah.
but they were like toddlers in their heads. So
Yeah.
and people would throw them around and get them in. There was all kinds of shit. I remember somebody had said something about another kid's mother or something, and the guy came back with a board with a nail in it,
Yeah.
and Mr. Poot knocked him out.
Yeah.
Our auto body teacher.
Yeah. Or if you talked in his class, he'd fucking even throw a fucking hammer at you.
Yeah, he would throw a hammer. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I
was a
fucking
good
hate you.
teacher. Yeah. It wasn't a warning shot. If you were fucking around, I remember he was working on a Porsche and someone had stolen one of the decals or logos off of it. And he shut down the class for until that comes back. We all sit in the classroom and do book work.
Yeah. They should do that nowadays with the kids.
Yeah, but the kids would cry.
Oh, they'd all be walking around with black eyes.
I think they got to bring back punches to the face.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so. Fuck the strap. Punch them to the face.
A punch to the face.
Yep.
I hated punches
Watch
to the
how many
face.
kids will be out of YO in fucking jail.
I think that there's a whole generation of people who haven't been punched in the face.
Yeah.
And I keep seeing this in interviews and things in politics and art, and where there's a constant brought up of I'm a better person because I got a fucking couple of pops in the head.
Yeah.
A lot of people talk and they don't know what kind of animals they're dealing with. I've had to check myself multiple times just to separate myself from the Hamilton mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm dealing with trying to be professional,
Yeah.
but the way the person's talking or disrespecting me, it's like, I will smash your fucking head in, man. Are you kidding me?
I know. Fuck.
It's crazy. But you know, you're a parent. You see firsthand what's going on with all this politically correctness and bullshit. And the like you said, you know, I know my rights.
Yeah.
We didn't have rights.
Oh, fuck. I had my stepson go to the school and tell a bunch of lies and bullshit, and Children's Aid got involved, and I even, when they came down and shit, they seen the what I provide for them. And
sure, the standard of quality of life.
Yeah, and she asked me what I think, and I looked right at her, and I told her, I think your job's a fucking made-up job.
Yeah.
So it's time for you to get the fuck out of my house, man.
Yeah.
And they didn't like that answer, so...
No, because then they don't have a job.
Yeah.
They're codependent on your fuck-ups, so they have a career, and they pad all these arguments. Some of them are legit, and some of these kids actually needs a helping hand, but for the most part, there's a lot of crying wolf.
Yeah.
And they can get a lot of people behind their whining because their jobs and their incomes, they've formed a group that now they need to sustain and make their job a job.
Yeah.
And there's so much fucking bullshit. No one came to my house to protect me.
No, me neither. Fuck, my mom hit me with weapons. She didn't want to hurt her hand.
No.
Fuck.
She was very progressive.
Yes. And you learn quick.
Yeah, definitely. You get cuffed in the face. It kind of rings your bell a little bit.
Oh, hell yeah.
It kind of gives you... you have to kind of assess yourself and go, okay, is this person crazy or am I crazy?
Yeah.
You kind of learn by...
back in the day, you get a quick slap in the face, little beating, get the fuck outside. See you at lunchtime.
Yeah.
No one was grounded.
Sticks and stones.
Yep.
But no, it's totally changed. It's affected my career quite a bit, with the sense that I've had people complain about things, subject matter and material I might have done years ago, and then somebody's addressing that now after I've been doing the joke off and on for like X amount of years, and now you're getting upset about this. This is tried and true material. I've done this all over the world, and now this young person is saying you can't say that. There's a trial actually going on with a French-Canadian comedian who made fun of some guy. I don't know if he was a politician or a public figure. He was in a wheelchair and stuff. I don't even know if the joke was funny. It was done in French, but there's a trial going on for him right now. I don't know if it's... I can't really see it being jail time, but it might be some sort of fine for making fun of something. Isn't that retarded?
That is retarded.
That guy's retarded.
Yeah.
What do you do with a guy in a wheelchair that's complaining? You just push him into the garage and put the brake on.
Don't even put the brake on.
I don't want him banging his head against the door, trying to get him out.
Especially if he's a politician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you just pour a little gas in there and light him up.
Oh, yeah.
I should probably find out who this guy is before we start burning him. He's probably some great humanitarian, done all these great things for society. And I'm like, let's push him into a box and burn him.
Let's do it.
Malachi! But that strip club's closed. I know we go from disabled people to whorehouses, but that's how I operate.
That's cool.
But were we talking a little earlier about the riding our bikes past the strip club to smell a pussy out the back door?
Oh, yeah. Back on Kenilworth Street when we were kids.
I was too scared to look, because I thought if I actually looked into a vagina, then it might just pull me into some vortex, and it has.
It has. It seems like you get all the vortex women, too, eh?
Yeah. I'm trying to put a stop to that. I don't want any more. Crying babies. I can't handle it.
Yep.
I'm gonna die alone under a bridge eating cat food, but you know what, I'll have a stupid grin on my face. I don't know, but you got kids. What's that like?
It's not like when back in the day when we could punish them and shit.
Yeah. My
But-
father used to come in my room with an erection and a lit cigarette.
Oh, fuck.
And it's not what you think. He just burned me with a cigarette and then leave and jerk off.
No, they keep me busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
Good
to
kids.
keep them alive.
Yeah.
How many?
I got 4.
2 step kids?
2 step kids and 2 of my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were in the room during delivery?
Yep, for both.
How was that?
Bloody.
My friend says, he goes, watching my child being born was like watching my favorite pub burn to the ground.
Oh, fuck.
I will see you in September.
Yep.
That'd be fun. We'll go break some windows.
Oh, I remember another thing you used to do too that was fucking hilarious. We go to restaurants, McDonald's or fucking Harvey's or some restaurants and shit, and there'd be people eating, and you'd get a chocolate shake or some French fries all crunched up. You put it all on your teeth, and you'd walk by them and, excuse me, miss, sir, do I have anything on my teeth?
Yeah.
And you'd have all this fucking shit hanging from your mouth, and they're looking at you like, look at this gross little fucking bastard.
Oh, yeah.
And we're all behind you killing ourselves laughing.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're just constant troublemakers.
Oh, yeah.
And I've parlayed that into a career.
Oh, yeah.
But thanks for being on the show, man.
No problem, man.
Don't kiss me on the mouth. Don't ask if you're hurting me. And if you hear the safe word, stop what you're doing immediately. Do you have pantyhose?